do 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 do. Hey, hello. So there's a metronome thing that goes on that you guys can't hear when I start this thing, and it gets me going to a nice little beat. Hey man, how's it going? Do you guys hate traffic? Do you hate sitting in traffic? Me too. So do I. Today's gonna be a little bit different. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm random. Who cares? But that's kind of what today's gonna be. I'm gonna be a little bit all over the place, and I'm gonna be a little bit ranty. You know what really grinds my gears? That kind of tone. First thing is traffic. Okay, traffic really grinds my gears, and here's why. Well, okay, if somebody is in a car accident, that really sucks. You know, you got to slow down and be careful in those situations. But the majority of traffic, and the reason why I'm sitting behind some moron in a car, is here's the kicker: tailgating. Freaking tailgating. Okay? Do you remember in driver's ed when the instructor told you that for every 10 miles an hour that you're going and the car in front of you is going, that's how many seconds you need to be behind them, or something like that? Everybody on the planet who drives needs to revisit that freaking rule, okay? Because if everybody abided by that rule, then there would never be any traffic. If you don't understand that, let me try to explain it a little bit better, okay? Oh man. Oh man. Okay. So you've got 20 cars, right? And you're all okay. Rush hour. Let's go to rush hour. During rush hour, the reason it's rush hour and the reason there's traffic is because everybody's trying to get to where they're going as quick as they can. It's because everybody is out and about. Okay? Or and let's look at, like, let's say a football game, okay? A football game, what usually happens is everybody tries to run to their car, or people even leave before the game is even over, right? But everybody tries to run to their car and get in the line as fast as they can, and everybody just tries to push and shove and push and shove, but they end up waiting for 30 minutes anyway. Okay? So, the people that leave early, I don't know if I don't like them or if I do. Maybe I do. But, and here's why. Because they're planning ahead. Okay? They're planning ahead so that they can get out of the traffic. So they're out of the way. Homeboy that left from the game early because his team was winning or whatever, or just didn't care because he wanted to get out of traffic, that dude got out of everybody else's way. That's one less car for everybody else to worry about. Okay? Now let's look at it in the case of going to work. If you're on your way to work, right? Or let's say you didn't set your alarm, or you didn't wake up on time, and you're rushing to work, you're most likely going to tailgate, right? Which means that the guy that's trying to turn onto the same street that you're on, who's also running late, can't get through, right? And so what he might do is he might pull out and get in a car accident and then cause more traffic. Okay? The whole point of waiting those 3 to 5 seconds and keeping the space in front of you, in front of the car that's in front of you, is so that maybe other people can merge and get into your lane. And guess what happens? Oh my gosh, this dude got into my lane. That's going to upset me. You know what you do? You just slow down a little bit, give them some more room, and then you're going right along. You're going right back at the same pace you were. There's just somebody in front of you now. That's it. You don't have to be a nice guy and lose, because you know why? You're driving a car. You're already winning. You know what the alternative is? Walking. Walking with your freaking feet. Or you could ride a bike. Or you could ride a longboard. But if you're in a car, you're already winning. You're already going 5 times, 20 times 100 times faster than you would be if you were walking, riding a bike, or on a longboard. That's my rant on that one. I'm gonna move on to another one. I'm all hyped up. Okay? Morons that sit in the back of the movie theater. What's wrong with you? You know? What is going on in your brain? The only explanation that I'm okay with is if you're back there to make out. But even that is stupid. If you want to make out, go. Okay, if you're there at the movie theater to make out, that means that you're 14 and you're trying to hide it from your parents. Okay? In which case you're a moron because you're 14. Every 14-year-old is a moron. But if you're sitting in the back of the movie theater on purpose, the whole theater is open and you sit in the very back, why did you pay a ticket for that movie? You could watch it on your phone and it would be about the same size. The whole point of going to the movie theater is to have a big, giant screen that you're engulfed in. You want to feel like you're in the movie. You want to feel like Batman is punching a guy in the face right in front of you. But you're sitting in the back of the movie theater where you can sit there and watch, two girls text each other. So there's screen light, and you can see a bunch of fatties. Okay, but if you're sitting in the back to people watch, that's okay. But still, you paid $9-10 to sit in the back of a movie theater to people watch. That blows my mind. Oh, my neck hurts. My neck hurts from sitting too close. What? What? Have you ever been on a roller coaster? Do you like roller coasters? And you've been on a roller coaster? Because if you have, do you feel good afterward? You might feel a little bit excited, but you know what? You may have also tweaked your neck a little bit. Morons. Good heavens. All right, I'll dial it down. No, I'm not gonna dial it down. This one, I'm not targeting anybody, but this, the traffic thing fuels this one. Standing in lines. I go to Cafe Rio. I mean, I guess I could order out, but they always get the order wrong because they're a bunch of morons. Their system is so stupid. Cafe Rio has some decent food, but it's overpriced, and the people that work there are idiots. Absolute morons. So I wouldn't recommend ordering out. There's one in Spanish Fork, Utah. Shout out to the Spanish Fork one. It's actually pretty good. Their service is actually pretty good. Shout out to you guys. But even still, why is it a thing that we stand in line and watch some lady put a tortilla on a thing that spins around and then watch them put freaking nasty lettuce on a burrito? I have to stand in line for that. Nothing makes me feel more like a freaking, like I got wool that's about to be sheared off, and my nuts about to be bit off, because that's how they do it with sheep. Nothing makes me feel more like a freaking, like, sheep than standing in a dang line. And traffic is one of those line things. It's one of those line things. Don't tailgate, you guys. Don't tailgate. It literally doesn't make anybody go faster. And you know what happens 9 times out of 10? The person in front of you is going to want to slow down because they hate you for tailgating them. Or you're a moron person. Oh, you know what? What was the statistic? I don't know what the statistic was. It was very high. I'm going to throw this statistic out there, and I'm going to say it was 95% because I hate it so bad. I'm gonna lie to you guys because I don't know the statistic, but I'm gonna lie to you and say somebody that I know was at the it was my cousin. He was at the auto body, like the repair shop where they get in the car accidents and they fix your car. And I'm gonna give you a statistic that's wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not far off. 95% of the people that are in there are dumb teenage girls or stupid people that were texting behind the wheel and tailgating. Okay? And got in a fender bender with the person in front of them. The nice person in front of them that was just probably on their way to Cafe Rio to stand in a line to be frustrated about standing in a line. And now they're hungry and cranky and broken because you decided to act like sheep. Bah, bah, bah. This is Jimmy B. Riggin on Wire 21. Questions, comments? Please feel free. Feel free. Keep it smooth, everybody. Keep it smooth.